Hello, this is week 7 of my run club, and I thought that I would do a little message, or I guess not really a message, just like, I guess I'll start with a passage, because I kind of want to take it this slow, so I thought, there was no better message to talk about today than anger. So today, got my Bible. This is my New International Version that I was talking about, hopefully last time, I'm pretty sure, or I'm hoping I covered that. But I wanted to talk about Ephesians 4:26. In your anger, do not sin. Do not let the sun go down while you are still angry. And do not give the devil a foothold. Anyone who has been stealing must steal no longer, but must work. All right. That doesn't really have to do with anger. But I like verses 26 to 27. I lost my wallet earlier today. Yeah, that was not great. And I guess alongside with the talk of anger, I would also like to address thankfulness. I initially was not really actually. I wasn't really mad. Obviously, that sucks. A big inconvenience. I had all my cards, a lot of stuff. I even had a baby photo of mine, to which I don't really have many of those, that really sucks, but I don't think I was really angry, where I was punching a refrigerator door or seeing red. It just really sucked at the moment. And I was angry, yeah, to an extent, but I also quickly pivoted to, I guess, sort of a gratefulness, because I feel in this walk with God, I feel I really healed a lot healed a lot within myself. I thought back to let's say even a year ago, if something were to happen, I would probably be mad for the whole day. Day would be ruined. I would kind of just resort to maybe I don't know, a quick fix, probably drinking or something, or I don't know, it really did suck. Once the gravity, I guess, set in, that I lost my wallet, but I was also very grateful. And I guess this is pretty, how you say, fitting, because tomorrow's Thanksgiving. So I'm thankful in a way. Because initially, I was okay, I had a breakfast earlier today with my parents, and I think something my mom had asked a couple days ago. She was like, what are you thankful for? And genuinely, I don't know, nothing really came to mind when she just put it to me on the spot, but I guess I'm thankful for all the things that I've learned through Christ. I definitely would not have been able to get a better hold of my anger without him. It's one of those things that you just kind of see as impossible to attain, because it's something that just I don't know, not to say that I enjoyed anger, but I guess I thought it was justified, and I was just that's just part of me. And I initially was well, thanks, I guess, that sucks, it's almost Thanksgiving and I lost my wallet, great, but realistically, after a little bit of time, I only really needed a little bit of time to kind of bounce back. I guess I was thankful for that, that this isn't something that really consumes me. I kind of have a hold on it now, so yeah, I'm pretty grateful for that. In terms of these messages, I definitely I was trying to, how you say, plan, I guess, a longer message. But losing my wallet, because it happened right after the gym, kind of like took all the time, from like me focusing on like a message or something. So, next week I definitely will try to do better in having a longer message. I just wanted to address anger, like, because I feel like with me, that was always just like the most noticeable thing within myself. Something, if I were to ask myself, like, what is it that I know about myself, is that I was a very angry person. So I felt like, it was kind of a good start, and I feel like also with the holiday seasons, like maybe anger isn't like what's bothering people, but I feel that people do tend to feel like a little worse sometimes, like when the holidays come by, and I think, I don't know, honestly, I kind of forgot where I was gonna go with that. Yeah, kind of forgot. And I think I'm gonna get angry. No, I'm not gonna get angry. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Today's run, I'm gonna really, really, really aim to do 12 miles today, because last time I was only able to do 6. That was honestly a really tough run, really bad. Did not like that, to be honest. I honestly just felt terrible. I didn't get a black coffee. My friend Jesus, I want to thank, because he put me on to the CBUM ones. These are great because like most pre-workout, or I guess energy drinks, are like double the size, like 24 ounce, I think. Or wait, no, what ounce even is this? Anyways, it's like usually double this amount, but this is like 150 milligrams of like caffeine, which is very tolerable, especially towards like the end of the day. Like that's why I stuck to black coffee, because I thought that like, okay, like a coffee's a little bit easy maybe to burn off versus like a caffeine drink that has like 300 milligrams of caffeine, like. But the thing about black coffee is that it's very acidic, I think. So when it's sitting in your stomach and you're running and it's just like bouncing around in there, not great. Honestly, really not great. So I'm really enjoying these. I only said 12 ounce because it's saying that like the measurement, like CBUM, one of these is equivalent to a 12 ounce coffee. But yeah, I like these. These are really good. I would highly recommend. But yeah, 12 miles. Again, it's just me. Honestly, the holidays are kind of hectic, so I didn't really expect really like anyone, I guess. Everyone's busy. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, like I don't know what I don't know. I don't really know what my reasons would be, but I'm here, obviously, like I don't have anything going tomorrow, so I think once like the holiday season passes, that's when maybe hopefully when people will start coming, especially like with the start of the new year. A lot of people like to start like kind of locking in with their fitness, you know what I mean? But also I think this is a great opportunity to kind of just get into a flow, because genuinely I do not know what I'm doing yet, like with all this I'm really just winging it. Like I parked, set up my tripod, and then just started filming. I don't even have my shoes on or like an idea of like what it is I'm gonna do yet. I'm just kind of winging it, in a sense. Like I just kind of want it to be like is unfiltered the right word for it? Like I just don't want it to be performative or like scripted, like I want to talk about things that like I genuinely like think about or like feel like, because like I was thinking earlier, like I feel like when I got into this walk with God, I kind of assumed like that everything would kind of get better, you know, like life would really just get better. And I feel like, I'm not saying it got worse. I'm tremendously blessed, and I'm not like saying that God doesn't bless you, but I do feel like life is just seen so differently, and it is like, it does feel harder, you know. But it's like as hard as life gets, like you also get as blessed, if that makes sense, you know. So yeah, you know, there's nowhere else I'd rather be, you know. I'm definitely going to continue, you know, like doing this, like trying to study up on my word and stuff. But yeah, you know, prepare for a lot of ums and likes and me not knowing what to do with my hands. All right, I'm gonna jump into the workout. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, so I'm just gonna jump into the workout, not waste any more time. Anyways, hope everyone has a blessed day, and I will be praying for everybody and your loved ones, and have a happy Thanksgiving.